See if it fucking works this time. It's not showing I have any dropped frames, but I still can't hear my alerts. And I even set them back on to monitor and output. Everything is broken. I hate everything. This is the worst fucking stream on the face of the goddamn planet. It's terrible. We're just gonna play this game. We're just gonna play this game. Does it? I have no idea what it was doing. I still can't hear alerts. I tried. Alerts, I cannot hear. Even though Sound Alerts is saying everything is okay. I still can't hear anything. See if I try to test it.
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have to do some fighting.
Did any of you hear it? You heard it? I still can't hear it. I fucking hate this OBS. Why are you a piece of shit? Sometimes I can hear these sound alerts and sometimes I can't because who the fuck knows? Yeah, I can't hear any alerts. I can only hear the game. I don't even know if I can hear VTuber shenanigans. VTuber plus shenanigans. And this is, it's set to my monitoring device. My monitoring device? Okay, I can hear VTuber sounds. I can hear VTuber plus sounds. I can't hear alerts, as always. As always, we're just gonna fucking play this game because I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. These are my saves. Oh, okay. We've got Sheeta and we've got Dick. Amanda rejection. This is the most recent one. I don't know where we're going to, but I think the dynamic link for the alerts just breaks all the time. It does. I don't know what to do. I know, Destiny 2 is down. Like, down, like, broken right now. So, we can't play Destiny. So instead, we're playing Dream Daddy. It starts with a D, and we've got our guy here named Dick. I don't even remember what I was doing in this game. But I wanted to finish it. And I've been experiencing a lot of technological issues. So this is a great start to the week. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I don't know what she said before. I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So... I can't... I forgot that's what he looked like. He has a cat shirt, his tongue's sticking out. He's got a lot of piercings. I'm gonna cry. This is what Dick looks like. This is our guy, Dick. I'm actually crying. You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool. I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have a new place to yourself. Why is my eye so watery? It, like, stings. What happened? Why am I crying? Why am I crying? What ghost? Why must you stab? God. It's like something got in my eye and then my eye was like, nah! I'm not gonna work. I'm not gonna work today. just like everything else in my life. Don't stab Dick. Dick's the guy that I created. He's got a cat shirt. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend the union leaping. I'm going clubbing. Going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves, the lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man. You know, the ones all the kids these days are doing. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. Was it Dick? Did Dick get in your eye? No. No Dick got in my eye. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go to bed, go out and watch the game. I mean, I feel like going to bed is more accurate. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm wiped. Have fun with the Emmas. We'll try to keep it down. I know you're not going to, but I appreciate you saying that. And don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Awesome. Night, Pops. Tip. Dad tip number 27. Don't eat something, rather. Don't eat Dick. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. It's from Craig. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Oh yeah, his workout buddy. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. That's what I do. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. You should try to make an effort to go out. I mean, I feel like if a friend was texting me to, like, go to the gym and work out, I would have more motivation in the morning to actually get out of bed. Otherwise, I would stay asleep. That's my opinion. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up. Let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. Do you know if... Does he have short shorts? Takes notes on dad tips. Dad tip number 27. Don't get Dick in your eye. Is that what we're doing? Don't eat Dick. Oh, I didn't read that. I just clicked it. Sorry. Hey, bro. Good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Gotta stay posy, dude. With your help, I am. Help. This is it. This is how I die. Oh, he didn't like that. I just clicked it because I thought it was funny. No gym motivation. What do you mean? Ah, it'll be alright, dude. We'll ease you into it. Bro! We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be, walking. So I know we were on the treadmills.
Nice.
Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
Bro.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. That is a sentence. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. Using a medieval torture device. Praying to some sort of pain god. I think the first one. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Oh, he liked that! He really liked that. There were eggplants coming off of him. You know what that means? Dick. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twins softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot bod. He just likes, that's it. He just likes eggplants. Whenever you see eggplants coming off of one of these dads, it's just because they like eggplants. This one seems accurate. The goal is to live with as few worries as I can muster. The lost shaker of salt was a metaphor. A metaphor about what? About not being able to shake salt onto something. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Same. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Huff. No. I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really pumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Nice.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped up off the ground and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Hey.
So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to get it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's, alive and well!
Bro.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never, will. I shoot off the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Hi.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, here. I bought you this. Or brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here he goes. Oh, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Hey.
And good for you, it's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we could try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from her dorm, and now he can run circles around me, literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. Gotta work on the dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Same. I feel that. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. That's it, number 66. It's okay to be yourself. That's what it is. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth, capital Y, standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? It's this youth! It's the vampire guy's son. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Sigh. Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth set me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucien, don't you... Or is it Lucian? How would you pronounce his name? Lucien or Lucian? I need to know. I feel like I would pronounce it like Lucien. It's like phonetic. But sometimes the C and the I could be like a SH sound. Maybe it's Lucian. Like if you think of Lucius Malfoy, that's like Lucius? Lucius? Lucian? I'm gonna call him Lucian. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Dick. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? What? Apparently that's the I don't even know how to pronounce the pronunciation. Lucien. Lou? There you go. Lucien. That's how I pronounced it before. What? No.
I demand kiss.
Goodness. Yeah, Lucien. No. It's a husband. It was throwing things. Get out of here. No. No, don't throw that. Don't! Throw things! At me! Stop it!
Gotta give me the kisses.
I did.
Tax went up. Sorry,
As Bandit strikes again.
Jada.
Flapjack! Okay, anyway. Alright, I already read this. J.D. Salinger's narrator. Yes, Colin. Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter.
Oh.
What an asshole. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet Manchego.
Sweet Manchego. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Ah.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to be in size. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Please call me Hugo.
Oh no.
I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. I don't say the truth. We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you could talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Oh.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo.
Oh.
Yes? They ever catch that rye? Yes. Oh, automatic love. Not the eggplant kind of love, but the regular kind of love. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. And I just realized you can't read like the bottom half of this, so good thing I'm reading it to you. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. Heh. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. Well, let's go to the mall food court. Maybe we can go to the mall and gossip some more. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure, why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular? Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents, and that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations, and maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. She's shut off now. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's a... I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who are you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah?
Hey.
What? No. Dad. Oh. I can't believe you would.
Oh.
Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Yeah, okay. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Hello, Azriel. This is, I started it a while ago, but I hadn't, like, completed it. It is, Dream Daddy. We're playing Dream Daddy. My dude's name is Dick. He wears a cat shirt. Obviously, I would call him Dick. We're gonna set him up with another daddy. That's the whole point of this game. Also, this is his daughter, Amanda. This is Dick. Dick is lovely to look at with a cat shirt. I wish I had a shirt like that. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Dad tip number 15, you always have time for a beer with your buds. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at our rickety table and dig in. Nachos for dinner. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent, cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Sigh, which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, which is based on how long it takes to make them. The meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment, despite being an exact representation of the establishment. Are we talking about Hot Topic? Is there a Hot Topic at this mall? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you could buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. Hot Topic? Kind of looks like Hot Topic. Especially with that dress back there. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is! You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. There's still a stain over puke. Speech! Amanda. Speech, 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 speech! Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Muncher. That's what I named him. His whole name is Dick Muncher. I forgot about his last name. Amanda Ann Muncher had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond, I would go to that store to buy rainbow suspenders. She proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead Goth and Beyond. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. I'd say look for a mug. Look for some ironic mugs. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one #1 dad, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not #1, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. Oh, it's this guy! It's the vampire guy. I think I was trying to go for this guy. You know, because he's a goth. I overhear a stifled argument over the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
My.
Oh my. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
No.
Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy, thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. Cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Ooh, ice cream. I want ice cream. Oh, cool. Long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers is your favorite, right? That sounds like a show. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. I would watch the crap out of that TV show. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghosts done got out of... What? I have to read it like this. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on their damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're going to die. That's because we are about to die. This is art. This is art. I said this is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Oh, good. Tip number 15, you always have time for a beer with your buds. I already know that. We got that tip. He's sleeping. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. I gotta be a dad. Dads have got to have superior grilling skills, right? I'll see this as a learning opportunity if I can snake some hot grill tips. I think we can consider it a success. Do you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Tad, you're a beautiful work in progress. I can't even talk. Tad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Of course. I'm gonna pause right here because I really need to use the bathroom. So we will be right back. I'm gonna put on some tunes for you. Give me a couple minutes. Alright, BRB. have returned. We're gonna see how well this cookout goes. Alright, alright. Oh, I gotta hydrate. Hydrating. Ugh, and I've had so much water today. Because I'm just dried out. Because it's winter and winter sucks. Okay. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. What? I got my 32 ounce right next to me. About to be 64. I've got a 20... Actually, I think it's a 24. I'm trying to find the number. 28. It's a 28 ounce. I've had 2 of these. So, 56 ounces, if I did my math right. I think. I don't know. What's 28 plus 28? I think it's 56. So this could be more. Ah. Alright, that's good. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Oh, it's this guy. The religious guy. The religious dad. Whose wife is terrible. Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. All of his kids look terrifying. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Hey.
They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. But you'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Your small child is somewhere. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Dick, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to attend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you 2 enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. This is Robert. He lives just across the way. Ah, this guy, the drunk that you could have slept with, I think, like at the beginning of the game. But I don't think I did that. A haggard man nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and down. Hey. Hey! I'm Dick. It's nice to meet you. He takes a long swig of his drink. Charmed. Yeah. Dick and his daughter just moved in next door. Cool. If you ever need recommendations on where to get a drink in this town, Rob's your man. I told you not to call me Rob. Oh. He's got a tattoo on his hand. Right. Got it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye. He's not really a people person. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great. I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go after school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. I understand. I hate meeting new people too. Even though I'm like pretty good at meeting new people, it gives me high anxiety. And then I don't remember their name for like a solid several weeks. I would have to repeat somebody's name over and over, or like type it in a text over and over in order to remember it. Or see it written down. That helps. Dad. They're gonna talk about the weather.
Oh.
Go! Do it! Make a friend! But how could I possibly abandon my own child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye! Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party, and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? What a cool guy, and mysterious. These are all our dads, by the way. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. And wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Who do I want to talk to? Burger time. Talk to no one, just eat a burger. So I think... Oh yeah, it's Matt with one T. It's so weird. I think I initially wanted to get to know Damien because he's a goth. So let's talk to Joseph and Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond. I keep on wanting to say Dead Bath and Beyond, and I'm like, that's not it. Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
Yeah.
It's definitely an interesting choice.
How delightful.
How delightful. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Dick! He's not swearing. It's my name. My name is Dick. Dick, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Imagine if these two got paired. It's the perfect couple. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Just yell it. Just yell it to her. And Damien's like, what the fuck? Amanda yells back, I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore learnings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That I would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch. Look at that last name. At your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. What a gentleman! Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Whoa.
Hello, Amanda. Oh, the fucking creepy twins. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Oh no. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. They're fucking creepy. All of his children are creepy. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation with wine in her hand, of course. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. She's such a bitch. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? Alright then. She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? They just lost their youngest child. Where is this kid? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. She does not like this marriage. No wonder he's up for grabs. Mary tips her glass to me.
Hey.
Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
Oh
I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, geez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Good grief. See, this kid is this kid's son. They look so alike. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucien. Have I introduced you to Dick yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucien bows. Whatever, sir. Lucien bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Interesting. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Must be on his, like... What is it called? A bicep? Is that what it is? Yeah, bicep. Bicep is like your upper arm. Yep, I know parts of the human body. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Was he a pirate? Was he in the Navy? Does he have a boat? Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? Lucien has a tattoo. What? Oh, of course. Lucien pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. That's the devil's number. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucien. We'll talk about this later. Aha, you can see it. Can you... Here, I might have to move. Can you see it? It's like right there. You can see it. You can see the tattoo. I might have to move some more. But it's like... I think I might have to fix the... Let's see. Let's get you to look at this. You should be able to see it a little bit. Hold on. I want you to see it. Can you see it? It's right there. It's on the edge. Right on his wrist. I hope y'all can see it. Cannot verify. Let's move this back now. Oh god, moving everything. Everything is messed up. Everything is messed up. Why is this? Why did I chop it off? No, it's not that one. Sorry, I'm fixing this now. I messed it up. Okay. I think I put it back to normal. I think actually, I think I made it better. Anyway, we're gonna go back to this game. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Cool. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, the number carries weight. The number 666. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Alright, now who do we talk to? Or do we have a burger? Dr. Robert and Brian, Dr. Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Burger time. I'm just gonna talk to everybody. Might as well get all the social shit out of the way. This is like introducing you to all of the dads that you can become romantically involved in. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian right now, but I guess I could live with learning more about Robert. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Dick! How the heck are ya? Settling in, into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Dick, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises an eyebrow at me. Being inside making art. She won a local competition for the art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have kit. Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in the army, in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle. When the rope bridge snaps, you can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. That's intense. That's intense. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing, Robert. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Man and I love that show. It's the best. Flapjack, get out of the way. Get. Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein, gonna keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. Oh, Flapjack. Flapjack found the catnip cheese. But there's a whole table of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay.
Yeah.
But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend?
Yeah.
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we could have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Ho ho ho, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. The last of the fellas. Oh, all of you. Actually, I already know you. You're my best bud. And these two. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because there's a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. What should I do? Should I just listen to these two, or should I talk to Craig? Boo, no real fire! No, kids should not start a real fire in somebody else's backyard. I'm just gonna talk to Craig. Craig, I know. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How did resistance training go the other day?
Oh.
Great! Little River here is a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Oh yeah, it's tiny bro River. It's a little child. Craig grabs, yeah. Toast, what are you doing? Toast! 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 I think there's something under the dresser in this room. I think there's like a toy or something that Toast is trying to get. Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Bro, Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up in you, Dad.
Oh.
How you settling in? Almost done. The new place is perfect. I never get too comfortable. I'm gonna say almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. Toast! I'm gonna throw something at you. Stop it! We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. Dick, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Oh yeah, Matt's kid. I think this is the first time I've seen her. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Oh, adorable. He has a little flower crown now. Toast. Throw some toast at Toast. I don't have any toast in this room. I can't throw toast at herself. I need to, like, if there's a cat toy out there that looks like a piece of bread or a piece of toast, I will buy it. I will buy it for Toast. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put before you put it on. Ha! Hey, Dick, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda. Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher?
What?
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get that overdue term paper? Haha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
Hmm?
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
What?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Whoa.
Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. Oh my god. I feel like Lucien is better than Ernest. Oh my god. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Dick, this is my son, Ernest. He looks like a joy. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. ... Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. No, that's the millennials. I'm pretty sure this generation is the millennials. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Felt. Right? It's always the millennials that get fucking shit on. And we're like hitting we're already in our 30s. I think some are like just breaching 30. And then, you know, some millennials are like in their 40s now. Please stop blaming us. We've already been through so much. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. Stolen bead. Still felt. See that right there? You can't say that.
I don't know.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens.
Hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Dick. Go meet some other people around the neighborhood. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? I would assume not, because this is your house and you have a grill. So I would think there have been other times where you used that grill. Sorry about that. About millennials being blamed. Stolen beef. Hi, Flapjack. What are you doing? What are you doing, Flapjack? Come here. No. I want to hold you. I got you, Flapjack. You won't get away. He's getting away. He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties. Flapjack, stop playing with the cord. Psst. Oh my god. Hold on. No! Stop it. Alright. What? Yeah. Flapjack. Flapjack was going after, like, a cord? A lamp cord? That was just dangling. It's not plugged in. And then Flapjack attacked the cheese. Like a lunatic. The catnip cheese. The catnip cheese. What is this? Okay. I'll just say I'm younger than you, probably. Fun fact, I'm 32. Oh, there's a cat fight happening in this room. Oh my god. He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side, one after another. The dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Dick, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Now come the bad dad puns. Lettuce keeps studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All the children of the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Yeah.
Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. I want a cheeseburger now. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Oh.
Cheeseburger. What are you doing? Flapjack. Flapjack's being a weirdo. Ah! Those were excellent puns. Of course they were. So many eggs. Alright, I'm dead. Anyway. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Flapjack, what are you doing? You're a weirdo. He's like, I have like one of those like, I don't know what you call them. But it's like filled with rice and you put it in the microwave. It's like a little heating pad, but you microwave it. It's on the floor right now and Flapjack was attacking it. And then he went to attack Toast. There's just chaos happening in this room. Now I'm down to 7 hearts. Gonna have to save up again. Dad Book?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it. So if you ever... Toast. So if you ever need to reach out to someone, that's the simplest way to do it. What are you doing, Toast? Get out of here.
Huh.
Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Probably. Flapjack, what is wrong with you? He's hit the weird o'clock. His tail is so bristled. He's just like... He's being a fucking weirdo right now. I wonder if I can get a picture of this with his tail bristles. Like, I need to post a picture of this on the Discord. Flapjack! No, you left. Flapjack! 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 Of course, when I tried to take a picture of him, he left. Now he's out in the hallway. Whatever. Whatever, man. I'll just continue with these dads. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. I'm gonna say at least I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through to the other side. We ate rockin' burgers today, and it was good. Amen.
Hmm.
Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. When lifting weights... I couldn't read the rest of that dad tip, so I don't know what happens if you lift weights. Flapjack! That's what I was trying to get him to come back. Because he was being weirdo. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Usually that's what it is. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight.
Hmm.
You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices.
Huh.
Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that.
Huh?
Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, throw a party. See how long I can sleep for. Kiddo, I'm tapped out.
Hmm.
But the sun hasn't even gone down yet. I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. You know, there was a lot of social interaction today. I understand. If he wants to sleep, especially on the couch, like all dads do, then he should be able to just, like, sleep. And it looks like it's about sunset outside. Come on. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. That sounds delicious. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like, just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. I don't think I've ever had a baked Alaska. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hill. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who is she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Oh.
Yep. Toast, what are you doing? Cat's being weird again. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared. I don't want to say that. It's either this one or this one. The middle one. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. Oh, you really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright. I want to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Man, all of this is stressing me out. I don't even have a child of my own. This is my imaginary child. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well. Sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you to make good choices. Good. I'm gonna say the first one. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Muncher? Team Muncher. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh yeah, drink a full glass of something. Ooh, we gotta answer these questions. On a Friday night, what are you most likely to do? Polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion, sleep. Just sleep. Why would you Netflix and grill? If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the Lost Shaker songs, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. A boat sounds obvious. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, or comfortable with crying. Netflix and grill. I laughed way too hard. Some of these are funny. I guess I like me some strong dad arms. What did you want to be when you grow up? Or when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. This one. I want to become the president of space. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. Sean Connery. What's your ideal date? Napping together. Doing a 1,000 piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache, but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. What? Arson. None of these. How about napping together? What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my own keys and wallet at home sometimes. My crippling low self-esteem. Arson. I spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. How proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can next get a cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. Conspiracy theories. Some of these are random. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Liquor before beef.
You've got dads.
I've got dads! Oh, what is this? Oh, a text from Dad Manda. Hi, Dick, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for the Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Dick, I'd never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy you should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know, I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that? This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Conversation ended. That's as far as I can go. Alright, who do we select first? Which dad? Which dad do we want to go for first? Which dad do we want to know more about? I feel like we should know a lot about Greg since we went to college with Greg. If only it said was a failure of a child. Which dad do we want to talk to? Which dad? Choose, eeny, meeny. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. It's Damien. Damien! Craig! I mean, now we can look at the different dads. So Damien, how do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. On a Friday night, you are most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A coffin. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly? How do you pronounce bosom correctly? Is it bosom or is it bosom? Now I need to know. How do you pronounce bosom? I always say bosom. Is it bosom? Is it actually bosom? I don't know. Someone look that up. Boobs. How do you pronounce bosom correctly? It's boobs. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign, art house, horror. What? What's your ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. I spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. Alright, let's look at Craig. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast, juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. On a Friday night, you are most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. Only a box? What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile? That's fucking fast. I can only get like maybe 10 minutes if I really try. Maybe. Maybe closer to like 12. But I have short legs. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time. Used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You could find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism? What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. Does that mean anime? Does he like watching anime? Subbed anime? Is he an anime guy? What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. My headphones, both in... Oh, what do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. You're not wearing any headphones. You don't have any headphones in. I spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Brian. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, you are most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Ooh, slow-cooked brisket. Delicious. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole. That's useful, actually. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak. This guy loves grilling. What did you want to be when you grew up? Fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. I spent a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Alright, this is like... He's like the generic dad. He's like the typical dad. Grilling and fishing. This is Robert. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you were most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Who, was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. What the fuck are you talking about, Robert? If you had one thing to take with you onto the desert island, what would it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter? What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. At least 4 knives. I spent a lot of time thinking about you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes. This guy has some problems. Joseph. He's gonna have the most fucking straight-laced toast. Straight-laced profile here. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. Toast, you gotta move. You butthead. If I'm not in the church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On a Friday night, you are most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you onto a deserted island, or a desert, I keep on saying deserted, but it's a desert island, what would it be? My 6 string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. That's a lie. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. That's also a lie. What do you never leave home without? The good book. Like the Bible? I would assume the Bible. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. I think you're trying so hard, but, you know, married doesn't give a shit. Hugo! Middle school teacher. High school teacher. Writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Let's get miniatures. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. He likes muscles. Wait, which game? Great game? What's a great game? What game? What did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Alright. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. How do you... You're not wearing any glasses. You forgot them at home. How do you forget your glasses? You must not be nearsighted. Because if I left my house without my glasses, I would know because I can't see. I spend a lot of time thinking about, I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Oh. Interesting. Alright. Who do we want to message first? I do really want to get to know Damien. Oh, Candyland! Candyland. Yeah, you know what? Let's send Damien a message. Exercise regularly and you'll stay healthy. Dad tip number 26. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing and typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Oh, whoa, there's more. Dick, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. Ghost. Alright, Ghost, have a great night. Sleep well. We're gonna see where this goes. But, I mean, I'll be going to bed in like 15-ish minutes anyway. There we go. Sombrero. Where was I? I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Oh, there's even more. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours, humbled D. Bloodmarch. Hey, Amanda! Amanda pops out of her room. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Amanda, why are you crying? Hey, are you alright?
I'm
Oh.
fine.
Yeah, totally, I'm cool.
Oh.
I just found out that the succulent I've been watering and singing to for the last 3 months was actually made out of plastic. Amanda, you gotta talk to me, girl. I have a cat now. You're mine, Flapjack. You're staying here forever. Forever and ever. Even the dirt was fake. Oh, honey. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. I'm so sorry about your plan. I won't, like, really prod her because, you know, she's a teenager. And teenagers do not like spilling everything to their parents. If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Can you help me with something?
Oh.
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No, can you interpret this for me?
Eh?
I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Yeah.
Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying lol and LMAO or whatever and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do?
Hmm?
Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
Eh?
Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be, though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards,
Yeah.
Dick. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. I love the gargoyles. He's got gargoyles in front of his house. Love it. I wish I had gargoyles in front of my house. I made the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a bell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. Hi, Flapjack. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. And I'm admiring them. Or as I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. I love all these bones. I love it. I love the bones. It's got a collection of bones. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Dick, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. Flapjack. And this, oh, butterflies. This is the library. Sunlight streams in from the floor to ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. I would love this room too. Look out the window, look at the butterflies, pick up a book. That's enough of the tour. Oh, look at the butterflies. I love you, butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Pick up a book. I'm being egged! No, I'm being hearted! Artemis! Hey! Welcome! Thank you so much for raiding! I appreciate you. Here, I'm gonna give you a shout out. Hold on. There we go. There's a shout out for you, Artemis! I don't know how loud it is because for whatever reason I can't hear any of my alerts right now, but I know that on the other end you can hear them. But thank you so much for raiding. What'd you play today? Right now I'm playing Dream Daddy. I was going to play Destiny 2, but there's a big old bug. There's a big old bug in Destiny 2 right now. Dot. Alright, I'm gonna pick up a book. You know, Dick, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke has bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. He likes anime. Oh my god, it's Dan. Yes, best dad. Hello, Cypher. Welcome. I had been meaning to finish this game, so because I couldn't play Destiny 2 today, because there's a big old bug that needs to be fixed that's affecting a lot of people with that game right now, I decided to play Dream Daddy. So, and I first messaged Damien. Flapjack. What are you doing, Flappy? We're gonna look out the window. All the hearts. I walk to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Of course he is. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn. Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? Anytime. Flapjad. Also, whenever I, like, talk for long periods of time, my nose gets stuffy and I don't know why. I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
How delightful.
How delightful. It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your cape. I'm gonna try to impress him by saying his home is really impressive. I liked that! There were fucking eggplants. Seems like you've really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff?
How delightful.
How delightful. Well, when I was a young boy, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious. Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. I'm afraid I should probably get going. I have to work at 6:30 a.m. Oh goodness, Cypher, go have a good sleep. That is an early time to be up. But thank you for coming in with the raid. I appreciate you, and I hope you get a good rest. Flapjack. Flapjack says goodnight too. Even though he's being a butt of just sitting here. No, you're not being a butt. You're just minding your own business. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea.
Oh.
I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to the cognizant of its flaws and love it at all the same time. I can barely read. Flapjack.
Huh.
Tell me, Dick, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Oh, attractive, you say? Please do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sounds sophisticated. I like watching soap making videos on the internet. Love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. Maybe word jumbles? He kind of likes that. The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really.
Oh.
Oh, you're a writer? In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches.
Oh.
Come, I have one more thing to show you. It's the garden. It's the lovely garden. Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. Alright, Solan Bean, I hope you also have a good night. Please sleep well. And Flapjack also says good night. Oh goodness, what do I have here? Oh, I have a pizza. No. Stuff it into my nose. There we go. Have a good night, Solan Bean. I'll probably stop soon. Yeah, because it's midnight. I want to try to get to a good stopping point. Flapjack. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You know, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower that could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. I'm learning so much. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? I have no idea. My loins are ablaze, thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. An orange lily? Maybe this? Oh, I got a little bit. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Yes, I guessed revenge. I guess it was close. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Ooh. Snapdragons, honeysuckle, or sunflowers. Snapdragons are pretty. My favorite is lilacs. Lilacs are my favorite flower. They only bloom in the spring for like a couple weeks, and that's it. But they smell fucking delicious. Flapjack, you're so cute. Snapdragons? Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. Ah, what a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Oh, you're gonna give me flowers? He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Dick, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh man. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle. Ooh, do I have a minigame? Oh! Wait. No. Oh shit. No. What? Wait, does it go this way? I know it's this one. Oh jeez. How do I... Is it this then? But that's the head. Oh, I can swap it. What the fuck? Now how did I... There we go. Jesus. This way? God. S! I got S rank. I didn't know how to do that. Don't use metal something rather on non-stick surfaces. Don't use metal utensils on non-stick surfaces. It's bad. Like pans. Whew, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Dick, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have... Well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go!
Oh.
Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien. You're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away at the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me.
Oh my.
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucien, did you try to cask of Amontillado, Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turn to Damien and whisper to him, what's cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
What?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Huh?
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Ha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. They want to be suspended. Why are you suspending them? That's what they want. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucien, Damon, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling, so if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we could do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want to own a car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucien continues staring out the window. Love you too. Aww. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have the conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. He's probably just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. Does this kind of thing happen a lot? I'm gonna tell him how much I admired him handling that. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It rarely does. You're a good dad. Oh, I liked that. He likes being called a good dad. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. Yeah. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo. What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate the show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucien since he tried to. He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? Lucien live streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Yeah, managing debt is just part of being an adult. It's true. Date complete! What'd I get on my date? What is Ojo-sama? I got S rank.
Wow. My stars, this... Never in a million moons have I had a date such as exquisite as this one.
Yes, thank you. Bowling. Woodworking. Ojo-sama? Darkness. Basement afternoon tea. Ojo-sama. What is that? I got an achievement. Always try your best at everything. Alright, I gotta save. Save. I gotta save because it's time for bed. It's time to go to sleep. And I'm getting stuffy from reading for so long. I don't know why my nose gets stuffy. But anyway, I appreciate you. All of you who are left here to enjoy this silly... Oh, I just noticed the cat. I should have moved my cat somewhere else. Just put the cat there. Alright. That's probably fine. But thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, Artemis, for the raid. I appreciate you. And I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your night. And I'll catch you all on Thursday. I'm so sorry I couldn't stream Destiny 2 today, but hopefully they get that bug fixed soon because it keeps players from playing the game. So hopefully they get that soon. I can't even talk anymore because I need to go to bed. Hopefully they get that fixed soon. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great night. I'll play some music to end the stream, and I'll catch you all on Thursday.